This is how I made my first $1,000 with Fiverr. I'm making this video so you can copy what I did and start making money for yourself. The first thing that you have to do that's super important is obviously find a topic. You're going to want to offer something that you actually enjoy. You also want to make sure that the market isn't oversaturated by people who can charge way less than you. Typically, these oversaturated markets are going to have people from third world countries who are charging prices so low, they could be as little as 50% of what you're willing to charge. Having competitors that charge way less than you makes it difficult for you to get any traffic and make any sales. And more importantly, if you're not making sales, you're not getting reviews. You're going to need reviews to prove that you're legit and offering quality products or services. Find a topic that isn't too heavily saturated. For example, I made all of my money on Fiverr teaching real estate wholesaling. If you search on Fiverr how to wholesale real estate, you'll find a lot of people offering services for real estate wholesalers, but you won't find a lot of people offering services to teach people how to become real estate wholesalers. And this provided me a great opportunity to fill that gap. I'm really good at wholesaling real estate. I really enjoy it. And I'm really good at teaching people how to become successful with it. So for me, it was a no-brainer to get started. I started with like 25 gig ideas and narrowed it down to about 5. So once you've made the decision and you found something that you'd like to offer on Fiverr, you now have to create a compelling description. Now, obviously the easiest way to write a very compelling description is to copy somebody else's, but you don't want to copy it exactly. You just want to use it as a sort of template or a guide. When I was writing my description, I actually looked at 3 of my top competitors who were already doing really well on Fiverr, and I read their descriptions, and then I decided which one that I like best. Then I made my own version of that description that I liked and made it specific to my gig. So your description of your gig is going to be extremely important, and your success on Fiverr will depend mainly on your description. You don't want your description to be salesy, but rather you want your description to give your buyer direction. You're going to want to use that description to guide your reader to either messaging you or immediately booking your gig. Just describing what you're offering in your description isn't going to get the reader attached to what you're offering enough for them to buy it right away. You're going to want to start your description off with what your ideal customers are currently going through in life. And then you're going to explain who you are, how you can help them, and how they, the customer, will feel after working with you. By doing this, you're actually giving the reader an idea of the direction their life will go in after working with you. And typically, you want this to be in a positive direction that will ultimately benefit their life. Once your description is done, you're going to want to give some very serious focus to your photos. You can get a Canva free trial and make a few good photos for your gig in about an hour. Think of your photos as a massive attention grabber to then get people to read your description. Use a good professional photo of yourself. Use really easy to read text and include some things in the photos that will draw your ideal customer to your gig. So now you've got your profile set up and you're ready to get started. The first thing that you're going to want to do is contact your friends and family. Get as many of these people as you can to actually buy your gig and leave you really, really good reviews. You're going to want 5 stars and long descriptions. You can even refund these people after you get paid. With absolutely no reviews, you're gonna have a really, really hard time enticing people to click on your gig. So you're going to need at least 2 or 3 5-star reviews to start getting real orders. Pro tip. Don't be afraid to make 2 or 3 of the exact same gig with different photos and a different description. Over time, you'll be able to see which gig is performing best, and you can focus your effort on promoting that one. Look, obviously this sounds super basic and super easy, and honestly, it's because it is. Don't spend so much time thinking about this that you never actually get started. Pick something, create the gig, and if it doesn't work, just pick something else. This isn't a difficult thing to do. Don't look at it as a big, massive task. All you're doing is uploading a few photos, writing a few words, and then Fiverr does everything else for you. But if you're choosing to offer something that 80,000 other people are already offering, then it's going to be very difficult for you to make any money. Now, if you can find something that not too many people are offering, your life can be very easy and very profitable.